Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Porter with Visit Winona, Ed Hoffman running the camera, and we are Facebook Live from the most happening place in Winona on Saturday morning, the Farmers Market. So, you sent us here in our Facebook Live poll this week, and or actually last week, so we were going to come here last week, and then it was like almost hurricane weather here. It was horrible, so they ended up having to shut the market down, and it would not have been a fun video. So we put it on a shelf for a week, and now we're back, and look at what we got. It's 80 degrees sunny. This is perfect summer weather and a perfect day for the market. So we're just going to take a cruise through it, and we're going to see what people are selling. We were talking a little bit before we started doing this. Let's see if we can get across the street and not die. Here we go. So we were talking a little bit before we started doing this about how long has this farmer's market been here, and we decided probably forever. Like, and the space-time continuum, has there ever not been a farmer's market where farmers are bringing their things in and sharing it? Now, to be fair, they've changed a little bit. You know, it used to be there's just tables set up, and there's radishes and turnips and rutabagas. I don't know. Does anybody eat rutabagas? Don't message me and be mad if you do. But that was just everything that was at the farmer's market was some kind of vegetable that you could buy from a farmer, and also some plants that you could plant for yourself. But now farmers markets have turned into something that's so much bigger. There's bakers that are here. There's a crepes guy who's usually here. I just heard some people walking by. Angela and Amalfi said he's not here today, so I'm not sure why. It looks like this is a little bit smaller than the market usually is, and I don't really know why, but there's still some great vendors in here, and beautiful produce is starting to come in out of people's gardens. And also there from this market I've bought breads and treats. I bought cookies and cupcakes. I bought jam. We're nearly sold out here. What were you selling that's gone?
Scones.
Scones from Renaissance Bread and Pastries. Get a scone early. Apparently they go. So, oh, basil, yeah. By the way, if you're not growing basil and you're buying it, you're crazy. You have to buy some because it grows like crazy here in the summer. I mean, like, I can't stop it now. If you need some basil, just send me a private message. I'll give you some. I've got basil, and I've got yerba buena, Cuban mojito mint growing like wild in my yard. Oh, this is an Amish bakery, right?
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful stuff.
All made in a wood stove.
It's all made in a wood stove.
Yeah. I bake all my baking in a wood stove. So you know it's pretty warm.
It must be really warm. Fun fact, when I was a girl, I had to bake in a wood stove, and it is not easy. I mean, you know, you have to like stoke the fire to keep a cake going at the right temperature for the right amount of time. It's like magic, kind of, to do it, right?
Sometimes, you know, like one side was a little too hot.
Yeah.
My mother always said that makes rosy cheeks. It's burned a little bit.
Oh, really?
Just so we eat it.
So what's your best thing here that people are coming out of the woodwork for? What do they love?
For baked goods, it's a lot of
The pies.
Yeah.
The pies. Which is your best pie?
Oh, I don't know.
Look, a fresh
They're all
peach.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fresh peach.
Ooh, fresh peach. $7 for a wood stove baked fresh peach pie. I don't think you can beat it. Thanks for the chat. So, this one has honey, all different kinds of honey, and other little baked goods. And here is just beautiful vegetables. But there are, I don't know, we'll see who all is here. I'm just gonna guess. But one of my favorite vendors that is at this market usually is a lamb vendor. It's a family that is local in Winona County, and they grow sheep. They're sheep farmers. I'm sorry for the stupid term. They grow sheep, but they're sheep farmers, and they have lamb for sale a lot of times here at this market, and it's so good. I mean, there's nothing quite as good in fresh meat as meat that has come from a farm that's just like grass-fed. You know, it's not a big factory farm. And in lamb especially, you can really, really, truly tell the difference. And I can tell you that because I can tell you you that because my family, when we moved to Minnesota when I was a girl, we had sheep. So that's why I learned how to bake in a wood stove. My family lived on this old farm, and so we had sheep, and so I can tell you for sure that the lamb that you buy at this market is not like the lamb that you buy at the grocery store, because lamb at the grocery store tastes a little weird, it tastes a little gamey, I think, and the lamb here is a whole different thing. So I don't know if they're here though. Now that I just sold them up, if you come down here and look for them and they're not here, I'm sorry. Daylilies on sale here. Okay, so there's an info booth at the farmer's market. Do we need some info? Let's see what she's got.
Sash, you wear your pink glasses while you wear your short glasses? No.
Recipes. There's a whole table full of recipes here. There's also some little pins, and you can give a donation to the market to keep it going. Sometimes, oh here, let's keep going this way. Sometimes they have live music here. In fact, I'm surprised today they don't. There's been a lot of days that I came here and they did. One thing that I still hear people are unhappy about is that you can't bring dogs to the farmer's market anymore. But that wasn't this market that decided that. That was like, we think the Department of Agriculture or something made that rule. So that's for everywhere in Minnesota at least. Maybe the United States, maybe the world. I don't know. Oh, I've bought scones from these people before. They're really, really good. Also, I didn't eat this morning. I'm absolutely starving, and I'm not joking when I say as soon as we're done with this, I'm going backwards and I'm going to buy something to eat from one of those vendors. Probably that Amish lady, because she's so sweet, right? And and her little thing about, like, my mom said it makes your cheeks rosy. I mean, you have to buy a pie from her. And she's going, yeah, you have to buy a pie from that lady. But also, I bought some jam from this market. Delicious. Soaps. So you're kind of getting an idea, like, this is really a mishmash of a lot of different things. It's not just like fruits and vegetables on a table. It's also this huge social event. I'm looking around, I see people talking to each other, friends saying hi, friends coming here together, friends meeting up here, sitting on the benches eating a muffin. Oh, Tiny Spoons makes great pastries. Let's look at them. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I've had them. They're good. Oh, look. All right, let's see. Almond sugar cookies. Get them early. Pecan tasties. What's a pecan tassie?
Like a mini pecan pie.
Oh, it's a good thing that that's gone, because that's what I'd be having for breakfast in about 5 minutes. So, more vegetables. Sourdough breads. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that before. Also, something else across. We'll just take a peek that way. Over there, right outside of the Island City Brewing Company, in a couple of hours, there's going to be an artisan pop-up market. So a whole bunch of local artists are going to set up their stuff there. There's some tents, and they'll be underneath that probably. Some are going to be outside of that too, because last time I walked through that was, a couple months ago, and there were loads of artists there. It was probably 12 or 15 artists there with all different kinds of stuff. It was really cool. So this is the farmers market, and we are, in case you did not recognize this location, we're right on the edge of our completely redone Levy Park up here. There's a splash pad. Ed, let's show them the splash pad. I don't know that we've ever Facebook Live the splash pad. So the city invested in this space. If you watch the Wyndham Park Facebook Live, and we said that space has been a park forever. This is the only other space in Winona, as best as I understand it, that has always been a park. This has never been anything but a park, and this is our first park. This is the original park, but it's gone through a lot of different looks over the years. If you recall, there was a giant kind of a building that looked like a steamboat here. I think there used to be a steamboat there, but it burned up decades ago. So then they built a building that looked like a steamboat, but then that got weird and something happened. So then they took it down. It wasn't in good condition anymore. And so then they just kind of went back and forth what to do with this space. Finally, they did this. This has become Winona's newest favorite gathering place. And on a day like this, that is about the hottest spot in town, or the coolest spot in town. It's a splash pad, and so the kids absolutely love it, and the grown-ups love it, and I might run through it because I'm getting a little bit toasty myself. But what a great space to come and hang out on a Saturday morning, right? Thank you for sending us here. We have had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen next week. Where are we going to go? Facebook Live is wherever you vote for in the poll, so do vote. And also, if you have some ideas, places that you'd like to see, that you'd like to look at, send us a note, put something in the comments, let us know. And also, please give us shout outs and tell us where you're watching from, because I love it. That makes me really happy when I hear that people are just, seeing little slices of things that they loved about Winona by watching this. Then everything is right in the universe in my mind when you tell us that. So thank you so much for watching. And if you're in town, by all means, you have to check this out. There's one on Wednesdays also. So outdoors here every Saturday morning. There's also one on Wednesdays afternoon. And in the winter, they do an indoor location as well. So Farmers Market, Winona Farmers Market, pretty legendary, pretty quiet today. Come check it out though when you're in town. It's a pretty cool place to be. Thanks everybody. Have a great week. Bye.